I have not done anything, honey. No. If I can get it done. Okay. Calm. No. Hello, puppy lovers. Today I have Chloe with me, and she's one of those dogs that you do what you can. So little Chloe is a 2-year-old Morkie, and she really does not like to be groomed. She will try to snap, or she'll just be angry at me. For those who don't know me, I'm Elizabeth Jenn, professional dog groomer since 2010. Hang on, we gotta wipe. No. Just touching her legs here is making her angry at me. Okay, I don't know what that's about, but we need to dry some of that, honey. Just a quick shout out to Shell Jones 15. In my last video, Shell Jones 15 writes, 41 minutes into the video and I can hear you're exhausted. Almost 2 hours into the groom. As a fellow groomer, respect. First off, I'd like to say thank you for watching the video, and also, it means a lot coming from someone who knows what it's like to be elbow deep in fluff and still pushing through. It's little moments like that, recognition from a fellow groomer, that reminds me why I love this community. So thank you again, seriously. She sounds like she's sounding like a horse. She's just neighing like a horse. Do your ears? Hang on. You're okay, hon. It's okay. I prefer not to do any more drying here because I can't even touch her legs. She won't let me. I keep trying every single time, but it just doesn't work. Okay, so now I am going to attempt to dry a little bit of her face with my other dryer. Her feet and her face are the no-no, that she just won't. It's just a small dryer. No. You be good. Only a little, okay? We'll do only a little. Can I use this? Just a little. You gonna get mad at me? No, I'm not happy with that. I don't like that when you're being like that with me. No, I'm not being like that with you. And her face, I do what I can. Some grooms I'm fine, she's a little better, and some it's just like she just doesn't want. And today it kind of seems like it might be one of those days. No, today she gets to be on the groomer's helper the whole time. No, you're not being very nice. Just under your chin here. Hey, see, so she wants to bite my hand and not the tool. So when the dog wants to bite my hand and not the tool, that's a no-no. Sometimes they'll want to bite the tool because it's the tool that they don't want you to be touched with. But when it comes to the person, like, I'm taking it personally now. Don't you dare. So I'm setting her up on the groomer's helper now so that she just doesn't bite, turn her head. The groomer's helper is just this here. Look at that. She's just tied here. Her lead is there and tied there, so she won't be able to turn her head. So there's nothing, there's no pain. She's just tied, okay? So that she doesn't turn her head. I'm gonna do a little bit of brushing on her body. Let's see how she takes the brushing a little. It's not an easy thing. When the dog just doesn't want, the dog just doesn't want. And fine, you don't want, then you don't want. I do my best. All I need to do is shorten her hair, keep her clean, and she's gonna fight me through this groom, because that's what she does. She'll bark at me, she'll try to bite, she'll try to pull, so we'll see how this goes here. She does not like me touching her feet, especially the front ones. And I don't want her reacting. I'm not going to do it on purpose, right, guys? Whoa, oh boy. You are so quick. My heart's going to come out of my head. Seriously, something's going to happen. She scared me, literally scared me. No, I'm not being nice. No, okay. So, see, usually she's supposed to be dried and nicely brushed, but that's not going to happen. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut right through that. See, just like that, nice and curly like that. See how curly that is? Usually that should be blown out dry and straightened and brushed. But that's not going to happen today. Now let's do her feet. Oh, so I'm only taking breaths like this because whenever she yells like that, she scares me. Hey, hang on. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to put my little headset, I mean, you know, to protect the ears. Where is it? Sorry for that, guys. Because, see these here? Because she really yells loud. And I'm going to have to check to be sure when I edit the video that the sound's not too loud. Okay, Cujo. She's being Cujo. Okay, hang on. No kicking. Okay, so since the dog is kicking, this is a 30 blade. I don't want any kicking. Okay, because if the dog is kicking and you're using a 30 blade and they'll kick into the blade, you're probably definitely going to cut the dog. So what we want to do is we want to use a 10 blade. 10 blades are fine. It's just it's not as short. So I don't want kicking. I'm coming with a 10 blade. She won't have as much off, but at least she's not going to be full of blood, right? We got to play it safe, and we got to work with what we've got. Now, front foot, she's going to challenge me here. Or I'm going to challenge her, I don't know. We good? No yelling. She'll just yell for like, boom, no reason. It scares me and jump right out of my socks, I swear. Can we do the other side? And look at her shaking. It's because she just fears me. And there's no reason why she should fear me because I mean, I've been grooming her for a little while now and everything's always been good. And her mom was with me for the first few grooms with me. She's just, you know, difficult. Let's do the nails. And I prefer using the Dremel because she might be kicking around. And if you're cutting, again, with the clipper, and she's kicking, you can catch that vein. So I'm going to use the Dremel here. If I can get it done. Okay, calm. No. Okay, let's see what I can get done because I don't like that she's doing it with her head. No. Because even if the groomer's helper is safe, if the dog is wailing around like that, no, I don't like that. Quiet up, hun. No. Okay. Wait. Calm her down. No, she just won't calm down. Hey. Whoa. No. Whoa. No. And if I can't do it, guys, I'm not going to do it. She usually gives me a hard time, but today she's really making me look for the money. Okay. This isn't working. I don't know. This isn't working. I'm not touching her nails. If they want to have her nails done, they will have to see a vet. They'll have to give her some sort of calming product, medication, whatever you want to call it. But I am not going there. I am not risking her hurting her neck. Because although this is safe, if she's pulling around like that, nothing is safe. Okay, usually they'll stay like that, and then you'll try to do the nails, and it just prevents them from trying to turn their head. But if you saw how she was doing that, that is dangerous. It's dangerous for her neck. It's just the best idea is I'll let the client know, and she's going to see a vet. So now I'm just going to give her shave, her length, and give me a second. All right, so 10 millimeter on her head, on her body, sorry. And she's gonna stay tied there. And I'm gonna go and start up right at the top. And she seems to be good with this usually. It's just the feet. Really, don't touch my feet, she says. And see, usually I'll, do a full brush on the feet and whatnot, but of course I can't. She's gonna stay curly. She does not like being dried. And yeah, so I'm just gonna finish this off and we're gonna get to the scissoring. And by the way, holding her like this and just doing the foot like that, instead of going in with just the scissors, is a good idea for this little missy here. I'm just gonna try to go down, because here she does not want me to hold her legs. So I do the best possible by only, using my clipper. So it's a good thing that we keep her pretty short, 10 millimeter. That is 3/8 inch 2 comb, and it's 2 comb, the purple bluish one. Because if we had to, I would not be trying to take knots out of those legs, that's for sure, by brushing. So keeping her short. So I don't want to touch those front legs. Later I'm going to do under her belly here, and I'll have to lift her, but I'm not going to, I'd lift this leg to go under here. She really makes me sweat. All right, so I'm going to lift this leg instead and try to get that done under there. Careful here, there's a flap of skin. You don't want to do that over there. All right, so 13 on the top here. You'll notice that I have not done around her neck yet. That's going to be only at the end. So we're going to do around her feet here. I usually lift the foot, but I'm going to go around. She might yell. I'm just going all around like that. Stand up, hun. Stand up. I'm going to need my comb. Yeah, just to fluff this out a bit. And I'm just cutting, even if it's not all properly dried or combed out. This is what I gotta do in this situation, okay? Of course, this is not competitive grooming, as I always mention. And it's just quick. Get it done quick and out the door. Out the door. She doesn't want to be on this table here. Okay, she's just worried, and I don't like that because that makes me worried for her. All right, so let's go down the side here. Are you serious? Can I go around? You don't want to move too fast. I don't want those scissors there. Okay, so I'm gonna grab her leg. So this is always trial and error, guys. So what would you do if you were in my situation? Would you send this dog home? Would you keep grooming? I have not done anything, honey. No, I don't want you twisting your head. Lift that leg so that she doesn't have any, way to lift herself up off the table. So I'm holding this leg up so that she can stay flat with her both feet. Okay, I know you're not happy with me, but okay. You hear me huffing and puffing, that's because I'm, no. never anything to do with you, honey. Okay, I'm gonna try to keep her head straight. I don't want her turning her head. I don't know, she's... No, no, no. I know a lot of you say, you gotta tell her no. Well, yeah, I do say no, and I tell her no, but you know, I don't really think she cares that I say no or not. She'll give me the growls just the same. There. It's just one of those types of grooms that you just have to wait. She's just here. I'm just holding the lead here. I'm just trying to get a little of this off. You know, it would be really nice if you let me hold you up. Hang on. All right. So keeping her head, I'm keeping my hand here and I'm kind of leaning my hand up against the post. I don't want her turning and hurting her neck. She seems to be wanting to pull really hard. I am dying to comb this out, guys. It's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. At least I shaved under her feet. All right, so I needed to switch cameras. I needed to switch phones, so I have my old phone now. So the sound's gonna be different because I don't have my mic set up with this one. I'll have to set that up. There was just too much, not enough space, and I don't understand why there wasn't enough space because everything was deleted, so anyhow. I just gotta check that out. So I'm just cutting through that tail here a little. I'm gonna do a little brushing. And we shall see what's going on back there. Hang on. Take a little more off. This is one of those grooms you just gotta just get her done, right? Get her done. I'm just gonna give her a quick shave over here. Clear out this area. There. It's not that bad, hon. You're all good. Oh, she's not really having it today. Okay. You're not having it today, are you? All right, so I'm gonna come around and see. So I did the body, did the legs without lifting or touching the feet. We still have curly curls. Nothing's perfect. Remember, guys. See, I can't do anything. All right, so I'm going to just do her head and then do her neck afterwards and her belly afterwards also. So I'm going to do the head first because she's tied. Okay, so I'm going to use the smaller scissors for, hang on. I'm just going to contour her ears. See how she reacts with this. When she was younger, I couldn't even come close with the scissors. But again, I have to do what I can with the head, so sometimes she's better than others. We'll see how she does this time. Okay, just all around. Her ears are still wet. Obviously, she did not want me to dry. She was just throwing herself all around the table, so when they do that, I stop. No one's gonna get hurt on my watch. Huh? I don't want you to get hurt, honey. All right, let's comb this forward, see how I can get her bangs done. I can't, can I? I gotta keep control under her chin. I'm just holding her head. Okay, let's see, I can get this done. I would prefer doing this part with these here. I'll see how she takes it. So I want to clear this stop area. No, honey, don't get mad, don't get mad. No, hon, you're okay, you're okay. See, you're okay. You're okay, hon. Look at that, huh? Look at that, look how far you've come. How far you've come. Good girl. Thank you. Can I do underneath? Can I do this here? I don't like doing her head because she yanks sometimes pretty quick, and you're all wet. Hang on, hang on. I'm going to use the smaller scissors. See, in this case here, what I'm fearing is for her to yank and turn her head quick, and so I don't want to use the bigger scissors. I'm going to try to hold her head and use the smaller scissors that have the blunt tip. No, 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 no. And they know, the clients know that I do what I can. All I want to do is take some of the length off, so that she doesn't get too matted up in there. Some of the length, around the eyes. And do the same thing on this side. I'm going to use the smaller scissors because I would be too scared that she'd flip her head too quick and the scissors are too long, So all I'm doing is thinning some of this out. Fluff, fluff. I decided a long time ago, because I remember in the beginning I'd try to finish dogs that were like this, and it's like I'd finish the groom and I'd be crying. I didn't do it, it didn't look nice, or that was like 15 years ago. And I've learnt through time, with time, that that's not what's important. We do want a beautiful cut. We do want beautiful dogs. We are proud of our work, right? As groomers, we are proud of our work. We want the dog to go home and mom and dad to be happy. But when you look at this, this is what you got to work with. And you do the best you can, as I always say, do the best you can. No, hon? You're okay. You're okay. See? All good. Oh, don't move. Okay. Well, see, now I'm going to take her off the groomer's helper, and I'm going to go around her neck. I don't know how I set myself up a while ago. Can I do this? No, I can't. I don't know why I did that. Take her off this. How did I do that? Hang on, I'm going to be right back. All right, so she's a 10 on her body, right? So I have to finish what I started around the neck because she was tied. Hang on, honey. You're okay. Wait. I pressed the wrong button. Hang on, hang on. Okay, hang on. Wait. Gotta go around your neck. Hang on. So pardon me, guys, if the camera's not completely, in frame, if I'm not in frame. Wait, hon, wait, you're all good. Do the belly. Can we stand? Can you stand? Is this okay? Can we do that? Come in reverse here. All right, we're okay. You're good. Fine. Good. I still got to do her belly here. Can we stand? Do the belly here. No, wait. Can I do under your arms? Can I do under your arms? I'm just going to touch under her arm, and I'm not going to hold her foot. You know what I mean? Because if I were to hold her foot, she wouldn't be happy. So we're approaching the end of the groom here. And usually I'd like to finish this off with my thinners, but I can't use thinners on a dog that's moving like this. I just can't. It's just gotta be what it is. Okay, look at me. I'm done. We done? Are we done? Oh, almost. We got some here. Okay, guys, I'm live on Wednesdays. I will be live this Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, but it's the last live that I'm going to be doing because I have another video that I do. It's called the Premiere and Chat. I'm going to move that to the Wednesday evenings, 8 p.m. So that's what I'm going to do from now on. So next week's live will be my last live. Doesn't mean that I'm never going to do a live again, but it's going to be my last live for now. And it's going to be replaced for the Premiere and Chats. So this is all I could do with her today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I upload new videos every Monday and Friday. And the Premiere and Chat from now on is on Wednesday, 8 p.m. And the normal videos are at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Okay, I'm done. Bye!
Hey there, pet parents and grooming gurus. If you enjoyed my tail-wagging transformations and want more tips to keep your furry friends looking fabulous, just hit that subscribe button. Remember, every click helps spread the love and lathers of grooming joy. Subscribe now and let's embark on this fluffy journey together.